Everyone has goals. Few have standards. And that's the difference. Your life does not rise to the level of your dreams. It settles at the level of your standards. Jim Rohn said, "Don't set your goals too low. If you don't need much, you won't become much." That one line explains why most people stay stuck, not because they don't want more, but because they accept less. They say they want success, but tolerate procrastination. They want discipline, but accept distraction. They want to change, but keep hanging around the same habits, the same routines, the same people. Wanting more without expecting more from yourself is how mediocrity survives. Raising your standards is not about being perfect. It's about refusing to live beneath your potential. It's about drawing a line and saying, "From this point on, I don't allow certain things into my life, not because I'm better than others, but because I'm finally taking myself seriously." Jim Rohn didn't just teach motivation, he taught structure. He knew that success wasn't just about effort, it was about expectations. You don't get what you want, you get what you tolerate. And your standards define what you tolerate. Low standards create loose boundaries. Loose boundaries create inconsistent habits. And inconsistent habits create disappointing results. So, what are you tolerating? People who waste your time? A sleep schedule that ruins your focus? Excuses you keep recycling? Habits that undermine your growth? It's time to stop negotiating with your weaknesses. You don't rise by accident. You rise by demand. And that demand must start with you. You set the tone, you set the rhythm, you set the bar. And when your standards go up, your decisions change, your language changes, your posture changes, your energy shifts. Because you're no longer living reactively, you're living intentionally. High standards are not just a mindset, they are a lifestyle. They show up in your morning routine, your discipline when no one's watching, the quality of your thoughts, the boundaries you protect, the people you keep, the content you consume, the goals you won't shrink for anyone. And no, it won't be easy. It will feel uncomfortable at first, because your old life will try to pull you back. Your friends might not understand. Your schedule will resist. Your habits will fight. But every time you enforce a higher standard, you're casting a vote for your future self. That's what Jim Rohn taught. You don't need to do massive things. You need to stop allowing small compromises. You need to stop saying, "It's okay just this once," because just this once is how people ruin their momentum. So what do high standards look like? It's turning off distractions when it's time to work. It's saying no when you'd rather please others. It's eating with discipline when comfort food calls. It's speaking with clarity when laziness tempts silence. It's reading instead of scrolling. It's planning your day instead of winging it. It's protecting your rest like it's a priority, not a luxury. It's keeping your space clean because your environment reflects your mindset. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being better than you were willing to be yesterday. Jim Rohn often reminded his audience, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. But those disciplines only exist if you set the standard that says, "This is how I live now." The strongest people aren't the loudest, they're the most consistent. And here's the truth, your standards are contagious. When you raise your level, others feel it. Some will rise with you, others will resent you. That's okay. Let your growth filter your circle. Let your clarity scare away confusion. Let your standards speak louder than your explanations. Because one day, when people ask how you did it, you won't say, "I had the best plan." You'll say, "I stopped allowing less." So raise the bar, hold the line, protect your standard like your future depends on it, because it does. In a world that encourages shortcuts and celebrates mediocrity, be the one who quietly, relentlessly lives above it. Because the standard you set is the future you build. and your life will never exceed the level you demand from yourself. Not once, not ever.